This was sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from Sudeep, a listener from Nagpur,
How deep?
India. Sudeep, Sudeep, a listener from Nagpur, India.
Oh, so it's not like first name Sue, last name Deep. I would like Deep, Sue Deep.
No, it's not like deep. It's Sudeep, one word.
Sue Deep, one word. So Deep could be one word. I don't. Do you hyphenate that?
Hello over there in India, Sudeep. Let's get to his question. I was wondering if there's anything that Jim thinks modern wrestling does better, or if it was objectively better in the old days. So anything you think they do better now?
Oh God. Well, I mean, in modern wrestling, does that encompass every aspect of the promotion and the company? Production has never been better. The coverage of the shows and the not only the quality of the video with high def and all that stuff, but just the work that's put into it and the advances that have been made. The productions never look better. And honestly, the guys that are the top orators now, the very top speakers in the business, they may be the all-time best because they can go out there and do 20 minutes and have people captivated without, a lot of the great promos from even the territory days after anybody but Lawler or Bockwinkel or some really articulate son of a bitch, after the 3 minutes of doing their gimmick and cutting their promo, it would have gotten brutal if they were out there for much longer. So it's sad in a way that the guys that really could talk as themselves spontaneously off the top of their heads with no pre-planned shit, they were more plentiful in the territory days, but the guys that are at the very top now, even if they have to plan a little bit, they still have incredible delivery. And I'm talking the Punks and the Drew McIntyres and etc. The guys now are better athletes without being better workers. They're not, even the guys who are good workers aren't as good of workers as the territory guys were because they don't have the reps, the sheer number of times, the experience against a variety of opponents in different places with different styles, and just being in the ring over and over in front of people and having anything that could possibly happen to you and trying to figure out how to deal with it. So the guys were better workers, not only because of the experience, but also because they had to convince people in them and in their issues, because that's how they got paid. There was no, guaranteed contracts or whatever. So that's why the territory wrestling, I think the guys look more like they meant it, more serious most of the time. There's always shitty wrestling, especially in some places. I've mentioned, don't try to go back and look at Kansas City's greatest hits. But the pace was quicker in the territories. Guys, look at somebody tweeted Duggan and Gordy, I believe it was, in Mid-South with just a fucking no deal. Maybe it was Duggan and Dr. Death.
Duggan and DiBiase.
Duggan and DiBiase. Well, no, I think mine was Duggan and Dr. Death. But nevertheless, they look like they're killing each other and they're fucking hitting each other. And people, that physical level of aggression today has slowed down into pre-planned, choreography to some degree.
Catch me.
Catch me. So there are more positive things or things that are better and have improved, but the root of the performance of the business is just, that's the problem. It doesn't look like the same thing because it's not, and that's what's not superior to the old days.